Hi. Just editing. And I'm at that point where I have to read it out loud. So I figured I'd tape it, because if I'm going to read it out loud, I might as well. I'm going to be reading. I usually don't read my poetry out loud. I usually just memorize it, but this is like another part of the process. I've been putting these videos out on Instagram lately of me editing my work, like Irsa Dali Ward does. And I guess this is something like that, capturing a part of the process that I wouldn't usually show to people. So these are the days. These are the days of sitting like a bird on a power line, claws around 10,000 volts, ungrounded but stable, safe in the sky. These are the days of saying do not touch me unless you're invited to whenever necessary, like teaching a child to say please and thank you. These are the days of saying please and thank you. These are the days of I have something I've wanted to talk to you about for a while now. The days of making choices to do what I desire without waiting for the permission of people I've attracted into my life to disapprove of my brightest light. The days of excavating trauma's magnets out of my bones so I can stop cutting myself on the barbed wire that gets stuck to my rib cage every time I trespass over my boundaries. These are the days of not trespassing over my boundaries. These are the days of here's where I'm comfortable with you touching me, and if you don't know how, these are the days of not teaching. The days of getting up and leaving. The days of saying no. The days of figuring out what I do want to say yes to, what is worth the precious minutes of my time on this earth. These are the days of receiving what I've been asking for and shamelessly asking for the things I want to receive. And if shame creeps into my decisions, sets up camp in them, these are the days of you can't sleep here. But I've got a job lined up for you in the department that handles empathizing with those still trapped in the prisons in their heads. These are the days of escaping the prison in my head, then returning at night to open all the cells, letting every part of me run wild and free. These are the days of I just need to dance with myself right now. But you can watch from over there. These are the days of lying in the sunlight, reading in the lamplight, singing in the moonlight. These are the days of long naps and short words. The days of not explaining why to those questions who are looking for a reaction, not an answer. The days of holding myself, touching myself, not waiting for someone else to come along and draw masterpieces on my skin. The days of mending broken bones and stitching gaping wounds. The days of, this is what I'm looking for in a partner. And if I don't find it, I'm perfectly happy alone. And meaning it. And really meaning it.